Okay, worksheet number 19. All right, so what we were doing is we were getting the slope of lines because we have to do linear regression, so we have to have this information when we're writing down what the calculator does with the lines. Anyway, so we figured out the slope. And these are all equations of lines. And where the slope goes in that is it's the number right next to the x. So like a slope of 5 right there. Right next to the x is the -2. You got to write down the negative as well. Okay, now you don't have to rearrange this one, but you can. All right, it's -6, which is next to the x. Here, I don't even see anything next to the x because I don't even see an x. This is because it's really 0x plus 12. So that's a 0 next to the x. And this one, okay, it doesn't have the plain old number. I don't need it to figure out what's next to the x, but it's like a plus 0. That would be -3. Now, it also asks for the y-intercept. The y-intercept is a place where the line crosses the y-axis. Okay, and all we need to know to do this, my calculator is going to give me the slope and the y-intercept, and it's going to expect me to be able to write down the equation of the line. But the y-intercept is that number right there, and it's always done with a letter B. So I'm just, after I go on and read off all the slopes here, I'm just going to go ahead and read off all the y-intercepts. -9, but got to use the negative as well. +3. +12. And 0. That's why I wrote it down. Okay, so my calculator is going to give me the slope and the y-intercept and expect me to be able to go in the other direction and write the lines. Now, if it's on a chart like this, all right, well, I know how to get the slope from a chart. I'll take those first two, y's over x's, 8 minus 4 over -1 minus 0, so that'll be 4 over -1. M equals -4. And the y-intercept is always the one that matches up with 0. Okay, so there's a 0 right there for the x, and the y-intercept matches with that. Okay, so B equals 4. If I have to do this middle one right here, slope, I know how to get the slope. I'll just use the first two. Y's over x is 10,000 minus 13,000 over x is 0 minus 10. So that's -3,000 over -10. Negative divided by negative is positive. 3,000 divided by 10 is 300. And the one that goes with the 0, so I find the 0 in the x list, which is this one right here, and I write down B is 10,000. Okay, now this third one, y's over x's, minus -600 over 1 minus 2. -600 minus minus 700, -700 minus -600 minus negative is plus positive. So -7 plus 600 is -100 divided by -1. M equals 100. Great, now I need that B. And B is the thing that has I look for the 0 in the x column, and I don't see it because there isn't one there. Okay, but I can extrapolate. I'm just going to follow the pattern here. All right, if I'm following this pattern, 3, 2, 1, 0, it would be right there. That's well up to space 4. If I follow this pattern, -5, -500, -600, -700, -800. That would follow the pattern. So that's it. It wasn't on the chart, but I found it anyway. -800.